Could you imagine if Tom Brady was in the Brady Bunch and he had to go and kiss all of the Brady Bunch on the lips? I don't know if television's ready for that. Tom Brady put kissing your son on the mouth on the map. Before that, people weren't. I think the 90s, for a little while, people were like, that's not for me. All right, I'm going to listen to Sum 41. I'm not going to kiss my son on the mouth anymore. And then Tom Brady was like, I'm going to stand up for what is, I'm going to stand up for what's right, for what I believe in. Yeah, and then he did it. How dare we kink shame? Do you think it's I don't think it's a kink thing. I think that Tom Brady is a lover. I think he's a real lover. I'm not endorsing it. Hey, by no means am I endorsing it. I don't have a kid. I don't have a son. If I did have a son, I wouldn't kiss him on the lips. If I had a son, I wouldn't even acknowledge him. I wouldn't say hi to him. I would show him no affection. If anything, if I had a son, I would make him work at all times. I would be training him right out the gate. Maybe Tom Brady, maybe I'm a bad kisser because my dad never taught me how. It's possible. Think about it. Think about how good that kid's gonna be. Think about how good that kid is probably at kissing because he's been practicing his whole life. This Taylor Swift shit is making me feel like I'm losing my mind. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about Taylor Swift shit, I'm not going to go too deep into thrashing Taylor or the Travis Kelce red penis theory. Travis Kelce, do you know that Travis Kelce, he was in a football accident and his balls and his nuts got exploded by a helmet and then they swapped it with a dog, so he has a red rocket, and that's actually true, and she talks about it on the new album. You can Google it, you can actually look it up. This is 100% true, and if you don't see the information on Google, that's because her team paid to have it removed, and this is a fact. Yeah, he was wearing a penis. Yo, did you see the Eagles? The Eagles, they used a penis pump to inflate the football, and they won. That's how they won last year. The Eagles used Tom Brady's penis pump. Travis Kelce, the red rocket. Yeah, Travis Kelce red rocket. You guys don't know about the Travis Kelce red rocket? I have actually have the penis pump signed from Tom Brady from a couple of years ago. Now if LeBron James got off the court and kissed his son, that would have started a movement. I think that would have changed the world. And I think we would have been in a much more evil place, obviously, right now. Yeah, it would have changed the world. LeBron James got off the court right after winning the NBA Super Bowl. I don't know what it's called. And he actually kissed me on the mouth. And the cameras were there, and the cameras were rolling. But it's been pretty much scrubbed from the internet, unfortunately. Bill Belichick had it removed. Amen, gay men. A gay guy praying. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Gay men. I don't know. Is that... Can anyone confirm or deny? Is that how you do it? A gay Catholic? One thing that I wrote down is you shit in your dreams, you shit in real life. I think that's very true. And I stand by that. I also believe that if you pee in your dreams, you pee in real life, which is unfortunate because obviously I would love to lucid dream and be able to pee freely without the consequences of my actions catching up to me. Come as well, I think any sort of bodily function. Didn't wet the bed though. I know. Are there people that sleep in diapers? If you're a habitual bedwetter, do you sleep in diapers? What if you jacket in your dream? I mean, I think that's a nocturnal emission. Could you imagine a guy who has wet dreams, but instead of like having sex, he just has wet dreams of himself jacking off to nothing? That would be pretty cool. Imagine waking up from a wet dream that was just you jacking off. I'd be mad. I would be mad as fuck. Now listen to this. This is a real question. So, do you think that I would get banned if, and this is a serious question, okay? Don't joke. Don't joke around. Do you think I would get banned if a fishing rod a hook came through my window, it got snagged on my pants, right? I'm standing up. I'm doing my routine for you guys, right? And you can see my full body. Okay, you're following? Full body. So I'm standing. Yeah, I'm mid fit check. Okay, and I'm dressed to the nines. I'm Rick head to toe. I'm wearing the Tax the Rich shirt and some black ripped jeans, and then I also am wearing a strap. No, so listen to this. So a fishing hook comes in. It connects to my pants. It pulls them down and off. Here's the kicker, guys. I was commando, right? Because I didn't think this was going to happen. No undies on. Yeah, I was commando the whole time. And the cam is on, right? Okay, but here's the kicker. It shows I've been castrated. I'm a eunuch. And everyone in the chat is spamming +2s and W's. They're like, oh my God. Like, everyone is amazed. It's great. It's real television. Finally, you know what I mean? Like, get this guy on Kimmel. You feel me? But sometimes entertainment does not align with TOS. So here's what I'm asking. Okay, and I am not super familiar. I have not read the Twitch handbook. Common Unix W, Exacu is a new name that I invented. It's exactly and Matthew combined. Exactly. So, do you think that would be against TOS? If at that point I had nothing there, it was squeaky clean. It's beautiful. I don't know. Everyone cheers. Everyone's spamming +2s. Yeah, it's like a Barbie doll. Do you think I would get in trouble? Now let me ask an even more important question. Same thing happens, but I have a strap on, and it's really small. And everyone in the chat still +2s, but they're like, why did if you were faking it, why did you use such a small one? And I get mad. Obviously, I crash out, like whatever. But that's not what the question is. The question is, would I get then banned? What color is it? It's clearly fake. It's not modeled after anything real. Because God's watching. He's a subscriber. So what do we think? I mean, would I get in trouble? Because I am wearing the strap right now, and I do every single stream, obviously, just to pad it out. You know, it's not that there's nothing there. It's just, you know. The camera makes things appear a little bit different. I feel like watching porn on a desktop seems weird, doesn't it? It's like at that point it's a whole thing. Especially if you got like a dual cam, like dual screens. At that point it's like you're getting a ticket to the movies at that point. You're paying for the IMAX. That is no longer jacking off. You're making a night of this. Like, that's crazy. It's trying too hard. Yeah, it's like, bro, you want it too bad. Guy, I'm imagining a guy, okay. Think about, in regards to what we were talking about earlier, a guy that has a wet dream, and in his wet dream, he dreams about watching porn. He doesn't even have sex, he just dreams of watching pornography. Can you have an imagination in a dream? And not to get too political, but when you're dreaming, can you imagine something? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Have I? I have no idea. Do you think that in your dream, you could imagine yourself watching porn? Also, wait, this was a funny hypothetical that I had. Obviously, pornography is like bad for the brain, right? It's junk food for the brain. People get addicted to porn, which is extremely funny, by the way. You're addicted to double D naturals. You're addicted to watching somebody else have sex. That is so funny. I get that addiction is a sickness, but bro, you're literally you're addicted to the bang bus. What the hell? Imagine this. So a guy he's in rehab for porn. Kanye, yeah, we talked about how Kanye's like, okay, apparently Kanye is so addicted to porn, and I'm pretty sure I didn't make this up. I'm pretty sure I didn't imagine this in a dream, but apparently Kanye is so addicted to porn that he watched so much porn when working with Daft Punk that it like messed with their vision. It made one of the guys from Daft Punk hallucinate. He watched so much porn that it caused people around him to hallucinate. But okay, imagine this, right? This is kind of a funny, I was laughing about this. Maybe you guys won't think it's funny. Maybe you're gonna cancel me for saying this. And you know what? At a certain point, you have to speak your truth, and I admit it. Getting sleep paralysis? Getting sleep paralysis? No, imagine you have sleep paralysis. Imagine you have a nightmare and you woke up and you've came. And it's like, what did it? What exactly did it there? Like, what the hell? I just had an insane dream that I was being ripped apart by a gorilla. Why did I bust in my pants? What the hell just happened? I was just visited by the Hat Man. Something about that did it. That would be a wake up call, bro. If that happened to me, I'd be like, all right, that's enough junk food before bed for me. You feel me? Now imagine this, right? A guy who's addicted to porn, okay? He's going to like Alcoholics Anonymous or whatever you go to for porn addiction. He's the thing that they recommend is they're like, stop watching porn. You don't have to stop jacking off. Don't go full turkey because you're not going to commit. Now, what if, you know how some people, like, instead of using his imagination to think of someone that he's sleeping with, he uses his imagination. He jacks off to the idea of him watching porn. He imagines himself watching porn. Is that not crazy? Is that not kind of funny? Over the shoulder POV? Yeah. He's jacking off to the idea of him watching porn. That's crazy. Jacking off to the color green. Jacking off to a theory. Jacking off to an idea. Jacking off to a vague concept. Jacking off to nothing in particular. Just whatever's. Jacking off to whatever's there, you know? Jacking off last night. Jacking off to a game. Jacking off to whatever at that point. Jacking off to the girl reading this. Just jacking off to nothing. Jacking off to whatever's there is really funny. Jacking off to nothing in particular also is really funny. What you jacking off to tonight, goat? Nothing in particular. Whatever's jacking off to whatever's on, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Exactly. Jacking off to reruns. I'm jacking off to the hits, to the best of. Isn't that basically what a compilation is? Is just the hits. Also, that's great. Okay. Also, sorry to. I mean, I get that we're supposed to be gaming, and I get that we're supposed to be cleaning up our act so that we can get a partner. Wait, what was I just about to say? Oh, what was I thinking about? The porn stars? That's what I was about to talk about. Who the fuck makes porn music videos? I know they exist. Somebody brought them up. Somebody brought it up like a couple months ago. No, a couple streams ago. Somebody brought up porn music videos. Okay, one, are people jacking off to these? Two, how do you pick the song? Do you pick a song that you like? Do you pick a song that just fits the vibe? Like, oh, that is a boob job song. The first time I heard Stairway to Heaven, I was like, that is a boob job song, bro. Yeah, listening to Kendrick Lamar and being like... The first time I heard They Not Like Us, I was like, I need to make a porn music video to this right now. I need to make a handjob compilation video to this ASAP. Somebody get me Premiere on the phone. Is that not crazy? It's edited like trick shots. Oh my god, mom, get the camera. Willem Dafoe. Okay, wait. Has anyone seen, what's that fucking movie? Oh yeah, Antichrist. If anyone has seen the movie Antichrist, it is a fake penis. But, and I don't know if this is true, if this is just like a meme among them, but they claim that they used a fake penis in Antichrist for Willem Dafoe because his real penis was so large that they thought people would think it was fake. Like, apparently it was so big that it made the scene feel unrealistic. If I had a huge dick, I would be genuinely embarrassed. I'd keep it to myself. I'd kill myself. If I had a huge dick, I would kill myself instantly. I'd have no choice. Because it's like, okay, at that point, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Like, what else can I... That's what I'm going to be for the rest of my life. I just kissed my son. Ask me anything. I'm a PMV DJ. Sending in... I'm applying to be an editor for some YouTuber. And I'm like, here's my portfolio. I'm applying to be Hassan's editor. I'm like, here's my portfolio. And I send in a bunch of like porn PMV hentai. Dude, but it's fire. But it's actually fire and it's extremely liberal. So he hires me on the spot. It is all dubstep. It's all sent to grindcore, bro. Porn music video, but I spliced in a bunch of Hassan takes. Horrorcore porn music video, bro. Ay. I'm not gonna tell people, hey, I'm a streamer, because I don't think I can say that yet. I work a job, I live a life, but I also stream, right? So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm a streamer now. Oh, I'm a screamer. I'm a squirter now. I'm team stream. When do you think people are allowed to be like, I'm a streamer? Until you've slept with 10 guys. Interesting. Is that true? Is that why my partnership keeps getting declined? Because we can push those numbers up if we need to, by all means. I think the only situation I would ever quit my job would be, I'd have to be making like 2 or 3 times what I make right now from my job, which I just don't think it's gonna happen. Unless we go extremely viral after I expose myself. After I expose that I'm a eunuch and that I'm casteradoed. Also, I gotta run out of the room in a second because it's rigged to explode because my package is gonna be here. It's one stop away. And again, they leave my packages outside and they're gonna get fucking stolen. That's just I have to run out of the room and jack off real quick. Get it out of your. I gotta get it out of my system. All this talking, a guy that gets turned, a guy that gets turned on just from hearing somebody talking about jacking off. Ay ay ay. What the hell are we talking about, folks? This is a lot. Listen, guys, it's a Sunday. We gotta clean up our act. Look what you guys do to me. Look what you've turned me into. Look what I've become. That guy's name is Dave Fuck. That guy's name is literally Dave Fuck. Look at this. I just pinned it. His name is Dave Fuck. Look what you guys have done. Look at what you've done to me. I'm a monster. What the hell's going on? What has this stream become, bro? What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on, dude? Holy shit. Oh my god. Dave. Holy moly. Dave blunts when Dave Fuck walks in. Oh my god. Look, there's nothing wrong with OnlyFans, but I would never subscribe to someone with OnlyFans. Like, I have no... Yeah, thank you, Mart. I would never subscribe to anyone with OnlyFans. It's just not for me. Like, I just couldn't imagine it. But if Dave Blunts did an OnlyFans full nude spread, I would have to day one, like instantly right out the gate. I would have no choice. I'm just too curious. I would rather see what's going on there than like almost anything else in life. I think that's something that I am so curious about. I would rather know that than if we're in a simulation. Like, can we do let's do a change.org for Dave Blunt's OnlyFans, bro. I'm crowdsourcing my Dave Blunt's OnlyFans subscription. Tupac hologram. Oh, dude, Tupac hologram OnlyFans. Holy shit. It's coming. It's coming, bro. What was I just thinking?